Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Orb and hello game reviews and more subscribelings. We're playing some Modern Warfare 2 here with and against some subscribers of mine. And yeah, I'm not going to be talking about the gameplay as per usual nowadays. I'm going to be talking about my gaming history. And if you remember my first video for game reviews and more, I talked about being called a geek and having to handle with the fact that you are a geek and being confronted by family and friends and all that good stuff. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It is on Game Reviews and More. Just search for geek, I believe, and you will find it. Yeah, I sort of briefly mentioned in that video about my gaming history, how I came about with, you know, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, and I'm actually going to be talking about my time spending my time spent playing Nintendo 64 basically. So if you have any sort of own experience with Nintendo 64, if you I don't know, perhaps I don't know how old you guys are, if you came, you know, after Nintendo 64, but I had a blast playing Nintendo 64, and I have so many memories from playing with friends, playing the single players, multiplayers, and all that good stuff. And yeah, so if you have any, you know, own experience with the game, if you or perhaps if you missed Nintendo 64 the whole time when that was a big thing, write what game you would have wanted to play, or which game you know looks the most fun. But yeah, starting off this video, GoldenEye. We have the James Bond GoldenEye, and this has to be the most played game of Nintendo 64. At least for me, I played it a whole bunch. I can't really, you know, the amount of time I spent playing Call of Duty is nothing compared to how much time I spent playing GoldenEye and also Perfect Dark, which I will cover in a bit. But yeah, GoldenEye was so much fun, and it's actually a funny sort of note here is that I never completed the single player. I got stuck on the last like secret level, Egypt, I think it's called, or Aztec. Either Aztec or Egypt, I don't know, something, the last level anyways, one of the two secret levels in the end. I never completed that one, and I don't know, it sort of bugs me. And now when I watch the sort of gameplays of the, because I wanted to know how to beat the game, or I wanted to beat the level, wanted to beat the map, if you will. So I decided to go on and check some gameplay commentaries of it, and how could I have missed that? It's not that hard. I don't know how I ended up missing this, but apparently I did, and you know, it is what it is, and you know, I'm still alive right now, but at the time I was like, why can't I beat this level? There's something wrong. And like, oh, I'm gonna send a mail to the guy, the creator, and like, oh, you suck. Because I was, as I said, I was really hooked on GoldenEye. So when I couldn't beat a level, when everything I tried was denied, basically, I got mad. I got frustrated and mad. But yeah, so I don't know, did you guys, if you played the GoldenEye, did you beat the last level, the Egypt level? Or Aztec, I don't know, the last level anyways. Because I didn't, and I couldn't for the life of me figure out how. But apparently it's not that hard. It might just been, you know, me and my stupid self missing it, but whatever. So yeah, that was sort of the single player part of GoldenEye. So the multiplayer part, and here is where the fun comes in, because split screen with friends was not a big thing, at least not with 4 people. I don't know if GoldenEye was the first to incorporate split screen with 4 people, but that was the first game that I played that allowed 4 people to play at the same time with split screen, obviously. And I had a bunch of fun, really. This was the thing that really got me into competitive gaming and sort of gaming as a whole, if you will. Sort of the thing that inspired me to go forward with my competitive side, and my competitive side really grew from this. And it was really frustrating losing to your friends, because I'm a really sore loser, and at the time, you know, you're really young and really egoistic and stuff like that, so you're like, oh, I should win and you should lose, because that's the way it should be. It's like, oh, okay. But yeah, I had a blast playing it, and I have so many memories. And if you are one of those people who picked Oddjob, go to hell. Because like for me and my group of friends, the person who picked Oddjob, that person was going to get beat. No, but really, that so annoying when people picked Oddjob, because then you had to aim down for once. You didn't have to aim down. You didn't even have to like adjust your sight up and down when playing against other players. You were just running around shooting for, you know, hip firing away. And when people picked Oddjob, the job of killing people got a lot harder. So if you're one of those people that picked Oddjob, shame on you. So yeah, the other games that I played are Perfect Dark, as I mentioned, also a great first-person shooter, and also a big part of my my upbringing in the gaming. I don't know, my upbringing of my competitive side in gaming. So that was a lot of fun, and I have a lot of memories with that game, and also Super Smash Bros, Captain Falcon, Falcon Punch, ugh. Mario 64, and sort of a funny side note here as well, I never ended up on the roof of the castle, which was like, if you got all the stars, or I think it was 120 hearts, or 125 hearts, or something in that range, you get to sort of unlock the cannon out in the spawning area. And then you could shoot yourself up on the roof, and you had Yoshi, and you had some sort of flying hats and stuff like that on the roof. And yeah, I never completed that game, and that sort of also frustrates me a bit. But still, it is what it is. And just have to mention this Pokemon Stadium. Oh, by the way, I didn't want to mention that, but Pokemon Stadium, I played that as well. But you know, it was fun for a while when Pokemon was really, you know, the thing to do on the playground. But Ocarina of Time, Jesus Christ, the best game ever, and hopefully you will agree with me. And that game really proves to me that, you know, a good storyline and just a general good game goes before good graphics. Because obviously when Ocarina of Time was released and stuff like that, the graphics with the games wasn't, you know, top notch if you compare to how it is nowadays with, you know, Call of Duty and The Crisis and Battlefield and all those other games. But yeah, really just proves that I could go back, and I have gone back a few times just playing Ocarina of Time again and just playing it through, because it's so much fun. And you know, even though it isn't as much fun as it was back in the day, I'm still having a blast playing it. But when I was young and I was playing it, like, oh, it sounds like I'm like 40 years old, but when I was younger, if I put it like that, I played it for so many hours, and I just had a blast. And you could just sort of forget about your life, and oh, that sounds really depressing, but sort of get in your own bubble, if you will, and you could just focus on the game, having a blast, playing away. And I don't find that with, you know, Call of Duty and the other games nowadays. And I don't know what it is, if you're just, if it's, you know, if when you're young and stuff like that, if that's a key factor as to what your preferences are to games. But I can't feel that same sort of connection with the game as I did with Ocarina of Time. And yeah, that's it for this video. I've sort of been going overtime here a bit, but yeah, please let me know in the description, not in the description below, sorry, in the comment section below, what your favorite Nintendo 64 game is and what your favorite memory is with it. And you know, if you didn't own a Nintendo 64 or if you never played one, please let me know what your favorite system was and your favorite game of that system. So yeah, guys, I'm out. Everything in the comment section below. Bye.